Hello and welcome to Molly in Medway, the art film that finds the art culture in Kent. Today we're joined on Rochester High Street at Nucleus Art Gallery to talk to Ruth Dent, and we're going to go see her studio upstairs, so come on in. So I'm joined here now with Ruth Dent. We are in her art studio above Nucleus Art Gallery in Rochester. So hello Ruth, nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming.
So we're going to be talking about your exhibits. We've got a few scarves in the background, we've got some lovely designs on the wall. But firstly, how did you get into becoming an artist?
To start with, I had a career in IT in London. Then I had my son and decided that I didn't want to keep up the 12-hour days going up to London. So I stopped work there, and here I am now 6 years later.
To go into a corporate role, be in that role for a while and then go into the arts, did you feel like you got a lot of support along the way?
When I finally took my degree, I had a really close group of friends all taking the same course, and we pushed each other. Even though my husband sometimes it looks quite bemused and doesn't really understand where it's come from or what it means, he's always been supportive of what I'm doing.
And I see in your latest exhibition you went to France. Yes. And you exhibited there, and that was a lot to do with spirituality and nature. So how do you get those themes across in your work?
It's all about broken grids, which first appeared in one of my paintings. Once I'd found these broken grids, I started looking around, and you know, like it is when you see something, you see it everywhere. And I walk in the woods a lot, take photos, and then I was just driving and I was seeing these grids in the woods, in the trees, in nature. It's become a little bit of a fascination. Some people might say it's a bit of an obsession almost.
Do you kind of feel that in terms of when you exhibit, you get a certain type of person that comes?
I'm not telling people how they should look at my art. If somebody comes in and a piece speaks to them, then it's really interesting to talk to them.
What more could we do to get people on board who aren't particularly associated with the arts?
It's quite interesting. I'm here right under the roof. It's a cafe and it's a gallery, so it actually gets people in and then they look around. And maybe that's one way.
Well, thank you so much for having a chat with me. Hopefully anyone who's watching that's a bit nervous about going to an art event, just get involved. It's not as scary as you think. And Ruth's going to show us that now. So we've just had a great chat with Ruth there. So now we're going to check out her studio and see what exhibits she's got going on at the moment and what works are happening. So Ruth, tell us about this.
Right, well this is the painting where the broken grids first appeared. One day I decided, I'm going to pour some paint over it, and I got this lovely aqueduct effect, and then I added some more colours, and then afterwards I was just fascinated by the grids.
And we've got the scarf.
You have. The scarves started as paintings. The scarves are larger than the paintings, and what this does, it enables you to take a piece of art out into the world with a story behind it, because these were inspired by music. I know it's your favourite.
It is.
So we're going to wrap it round you like that.
Fabulous.
There we are.
Oh, lovely. If you want to get a shot of that. You've got an Instagram account called, and you use Travel With My Scarf, don't you?
I do.
Hashtag Travel With My Scarf. So I will definitely be using it a bit later on.
All of these are inspired by one piece of music, which is John Ireland's setting of the Te Deum. So what I've done actually is created an image for each season using similar gestural marks, but obviously the colours that I chose for each season.
And you can see the same style, and there's some elements of the same colours, but completely different designs, completely different works, and another completely different journey, because what you'll be doing today is what I'll be doing differently today, and we are going to push that forward in our own little way. I love it. I think you've catched on. I'm a big fan.
Thank you very much.
We've got this piece over here.
Yes, we have. And what I said earlier about interpreting Virginia Woolf's first novel, The Voyage Out, it's all about an ocean voyage. So it's earth, sea, rivers, sky and weather. This is the Lette, which is the summer version of the Te Deum, the one that's the summer scarf now, but that is the original painting.
Oh, fantastic. And as you can see, you've got just some bold colours in there, completely different to what you've got here, and they've all got their own story, I see.
They have.
Complete theme.
They have. They have.
Brilliant. Oh, well, thank you so much for showing us around your studio.
That's
it's been
all right.
an absolute joy to learn all about you, and hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of your work in the future. So thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.